are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Where was you born and raised at?
Oh, good Lord. This is
Let's interview you today.
you know what? 60-some episodes, I should be goddamn interviewed. Now, it's got to be a drunken Friday night, bro.
Drunken Friday night? All right.
I promise you. You and Los can interview me. You guys can set the shit up and interview my ass.
All right.
And go from there. So, Bam, man, what's the deal? I heard you you sent me a quick clip. You've been working on music today.
Yeah. I sent you a quick clip. You know what I mean? You know, I had a couple of versions of how I want it done, so I had to get some good feedback from my peoples. You know what I mean? You and Alex, DJ One Up. You know what I mean? Got some good criticism. What up, kid?
What up, son?
What's going on, bro?
Did you see my witnessing of the pop-ups I did here?
Yeah. Nikki was showing me that, and I'm just like, my God, like this is twice. Like the first time, I kind of gave her the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay,
misunderstanding,
cool.
sure.
Yeah,
we all do.
Time zones, all that other shit.
Yeah.
We do interviews different times. We do interviews on different times. You know, you see 9 o'clock. You didn't see Eastern, Pacific. People don't even know the fucking difference sometimes.
So,
whatever.
Well,
right?
I'm Atlantic, right? So it fucked with me for a second. I was like, wait. I'm an hour ahead of these motherfuckers. I'm Atlantic, so everything got pushed back an hour for me.
Bam is actually going to be on time.
Nah.
Oh, thanks, babe. I gotta cover my bald ass head.
It's been a fucked up day and a half. So, anyways, I had some good news earlier on today.
Okay.
I got caught driving, my truck in the daytime. I think it was May 20th, and some dude was fucking tailgating me, and I was kind of like slowing down. It went from an 80 to a 50. The cop caught me at 72 without my belt, but he was backwards. Like I was coming in like this to him, right? So whatever. I didn't fucking argue with him. So I fought the ticket anyways, right? And today they called me. They're like, what's going on with your belts? And I said, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I was wearing it the whole time.
The whole time. Belt on.
I don't know. Like, he pulled up behind my truck. I took my belt off. I reached over here to get my fucking paperwork. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about my belt. But the speeding ticket, I go, that's kind of bullshit. I go, if I would have slammed on the brakes, I would have decapitated the guy's head. Mm-hmm. So the guy's like, okay, cool. He goes, it says here on the paperwork that you're really nice, which is a really surprising scenario for me. He goes, you get to pick one or the other. So we went through the tickets, and I said, well, fuck it. Give me the one with less amount of money. So the day starts off pretty good. This is 10:15-ish, right?
Okay.
2 o'clock, I send those bozos from Capital Printing bullshit.
Oh, no. Those guys also. Like
okay, let's rewind.
Place.
So when I was on the podcast saying these fuckers told me to wait and I got an email, whatever, I should pop those fucking things up too. Anyways, so
today's topic on the podcast is assassination.
The whole thing is assassinated. So this bozo's like, it'll be ready Monday or Tuesday. I was like, listen, I finish work late on a Monday. Just do it Tuesday. Me and you should be on the same page. 2 o'clock. I know I'm finishing work soon. Let's read these fucking messages.
Oh God! Here we go.
Like you just want to murder boneheads. Like, by the way, I paid these guys in full.
Yeah, you paid them like the day you ordered it. Like
yes.
you went and you said how
5th.
much? Blah blah. You paid it down.
Today's November 10th. All
yeah.
right. That's so much bullshit here. When I get an assassination, it's gonna be the whole fucking thing. Anyways, I said I'm gonna see him Friday. I saw him Friday. Give me the bullshit, whatever. He's gonna. He tells me Tuesday. I said, perfect. I'll see you Tuesday, right? So that's where it goes, right? So I go today at 1:55. Hey, buddy, am I still good to come by after work? We don't have it done. We'll have it done by the end of the week. I'm like, have you guys started it yet? Because it's a good fucking question, right?
It's funny because they post all the stuff they start making on their Instagram, and I'm always looking. I'm like, where's the shooting the shit stuff? Maybe because they has the word shit.
Can you make me one, maybe?
Like a demo of how it looks?
Have it on my head. Be like, these are, if you can pre-order them now, I'll have them for you next year.
Coming soon.
So the next time is, I'm like, if you don't have anything done, can I have a refund? Because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I just got really backed up, which makes no sense because how did orders go ahead of me, right?
Yeah,
I'll make you a deal. If we don't have them done by Monday, I'll refund you. I'm like, I'd rather you.
He's trying to make a deal to keep your money. He's trying to make a deal with you to keep your money.
I was like, how is that a deal? How is that a deal? Like,
that's not
be like, bro,
deal.
I gotta take some money off. Because I'd rather have the refund today. I've been patient.
Yes.
I will appreciate having it until Friday and Monday. If anything fails, I'll refund you. In case, he goes, I will make it right in either case. I just don't know yet. maybe I can give you a credit. I'm like, I don't want nothing from you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, it has to be Friday or give me a refund. Like, this is it. Like,
give me back my fucking money.
Like, this is ridiculous.
The problem, Bam, at least from my understanding, is there was no communication to, like, in from my understanding, to the client, which being Joey in this case. So if I'm ordering something and you can't make the deadline, would it not be on you as a business to contact the client and saying, "Yo, we're running behind, or we couldn't get the shirts, or blah blah blah"?
Options in your hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and it takes
make an effort.
Him, the customer, to message him, and then them ignoring the messages initially, and then him emailing them, and then giving him attitude about,
and then got the nerve at the end to say, "Listen, I'll make a deal with you." No deals. What the fuck are you talking?
I already gave you my.
I'm
money,
like, how about you give
product.
me, guys? So you know this product. I just let everyone else. I think I got like 20, 25 hats and 12 hoodies.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely not hard to get rid of. Shooting the shit podcast merchandise.
Especially at the price. Like, the price is a good price.
Dude, it was a hat and a hoodie for $50. You couldn't get either or. Like, trust me, it wasn't about a profit margin. It was about actual promotional thing. It was about, getting our logo out there. That's fine. So now people are like, yo, I'll take two, I'll take that, I'll take the combination. And I'm like, okay, dope. Like, I'm actually but then people are trying to throw money at me. And I'm like, I'm starting to be like, I don't know. I can't take it because I don't know when Bozo's going to get it to me, right?
Right.
So sorry, Bozo, I just thought about your son there.
I'll tell that story.
Okay, so the Bozo didn't get back to me, right? So the thing is, like, I paid it with a credit card so I can get this merchandise in 2 weeks, sell it, pay off my credit card. Not paying interest rate on the merchandise I haven't got. Wow. And this guy's like, well, maybe I can cut you some credit? No. Nah. You motherfucker. Anyways, Alex, go around with the story about the Bozo.
So Bam, as you know, and I guess the viewers of the podcast, what's going on, man? Viewers of the podcast will notice Joey likes to use expressive words to describe certain people. And around my kids, he likes to tone it down. So his word is bozo. He calls people bozos all the time.
Fuckface, asshole. Those can't be said.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Bozos.
Momos, blah, blah.
I'm driving with my kids. We're going down Ottawa. Some people don't know how to drive. And I'm pretty sure it was some person cut me off or something like that. And then so I'm kind of yelling, like, what an idiot or whatever. And then one of my kids, I'm pretty sure it was Aiden, or it goes, that guy's a bozo. And I'm laughing. Trying to be like, you can't call people bozos. But Uncle Joey does it all the time.
That's right. Yeah,
and in my head, I'm like, it's not the worst thing to say, but at the same time,
but you know exactly what it meant. Right?
What if he calls his teacher a bozo or something?
Because he was a bozo. That's what.
It's true, completely accurate. But I was dying of laughter.
Wow, that's funny.
It's funny. Like, kids listen. Kids, you don't pay attention, they hear. I remember one time also, like, I was in the car. Nikki was doing some shopping. This was when Aiden and Calvin were very, very young. So people that don't know, I have 3 young kids. Aiden and Calvin are my 2 older ones now, but they were really young at the time. And Aiden loves to ask questions, always asking me 10,000 questions, even at a young age. And he was just asking me questions. And then I muttered to myself, I thought quietly under my breath, why do you guys always have to break my balls with these questions? So then Calvin goes, Daddy, are we breaking your balls? And I'm just like, your mom's going to come back. And she's like, Daddy, Mommy, we're breaking Daddy's balls. And I'm just like, oh, no. Don't say that.
Wow.
So now they blackmail me, right? So they're like, okay, can we watch a show or something in the car? We're going to tell Mommy.
No. You can't.
Or are we breaking your balls?
Yeah, exactly. So lesson learned to all the people who are soon to be dads.
Yeah.
Watch what you say around your kids because they're going to blackmail your ass.
That's right. They're like a fucking sponge. They suck all that shit. You know?
Bozo.
That's
Fuck,
crazy.
man. I don't know. I try to tone everything. Bozo, momos, and, the middle finger is my new thumbs up. Like,
that's a little more disrespectful sometimes.
You know what? Yeah, because it's like, good job, goof. You know what I mean? Moron. You know what I mean? It's bozo.
It's the facial expression that goes with it.
Yeah.
You get cut off, you're like,
you got to add a little accent to it. Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just because it's like, how can I insult you by not being too obvious with the whole middle finger? A bunch of thumbs up.
So to the guest that was supposed to be on.
Yeah. What email? you know how if anyone knows me, I put my foot in my mouth a lot. So she's probably in the hospital right now.
That's like, I don't want to wish anything upon someone like that, but like 2 times, like I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Happens.
2
Now
Now
times.
you have to be in the hospital. What is the name of the DJ? Which
Me?
DJ? That's DJ One Up.
One Up.
DJ One Up, how can I do this? I'm not really good. There you go. Or
There you go.
DJ One Up.
I still don't even see. I was trying to lift my other hand. See,
I think Andre want to know your real name. It's Alex.
Oh, my name's Alex. Yeah,
that's Andre. Yeah, a Russian
Andre.
friend.
That's the guy you met at the resort. No?
Yeah, it's probably like 4:00 in the morning over there.
God damn, he's on here all the time because I'm usually in the comment section, Andre. I'm Alex in the comment
That's
section.
right. That's right.
Commenting and stuff, and I do see your stuff written.
Mm-hmm.
I can't read it obviously, but I do see your stuff. So man, respect you stay up that late to watch the podcast.
Well, if we're talking about Andre right now, I could tell you Andre's probably sitting in his room with his lights down and he's drinking beer, banging them back, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Just lit right now.
Nice.
You know.
So
yeah. Go ahead.
Bam. Let me get as an American, what
Yes.
the heck do you think about this election crap that happened?
You mean this whole shit show?
Yeah, like
that-
how long it took. Like I don't remember
To
the
be
last
honest with you,
time
the-
it's taken that long.
Well, it's because people are fucking bullshitting and dragging their fucking feet. That's what they're doing. They're bullshitting and dragging their feet on purpose. You know, and to be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed in Trump. You know why I'm disappointed in Trump? I expected him to be more of an asshole than what he's doing right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On TV, screaming fake votes and da-da-da, you know, because he entertains me. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for
Like,
sure.
Like I tell everybody, I say, listen, I'm not a Trump supporter.
Kanye 2020.
You know, I tell everybody, I'm not a Trump supporter. You know?
No,
what I
but
mean?
the guy is entertaining.
We have
He's
this
like
on tape. You are a Trump supporter.
No, I'm not a
Throw
Trump
up the clips,
supporter.
throw up the
I'm not a Trump
clips.
supporter. I just support some of the things he would like to do. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, but the shit that comes out of his mouth distorts what he's trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
Like the bottom line of what he's trying to accomplish versus what he's spitting is completely construed.
Right. So it's like everybody, whenever you have a conversation with someone about Trump, it's what he says.
Yeah,
It's never about what he did. You get
Correct.
what I'm saying? Like, what did he do policy wise? That's what I want to know. What did he
But
do
do you
policy
think?
wise?
Do you guys think
That was bad for America.
Do you think what he says
You get what I'm saying?
outrageously is a distraction to what he actually does behind the scenes?
That's the whole key. That's why, you know, it's a distraction to keep you thinking about him. That's what it's about.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Think about me, don't think about him, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is, he did it so much that people are sick of seeing him. You get what I'm saying? So they like, bring in Biden. You know what I mean?
I was surprised how close it was. Like I thought maybe Trump was gonna either blow him out of the water or vice versa, but it was so neck and neck.
I
But-
wasn't sure. I wasn't sure either.
And
You
now
know?
U.S. politics are gonna be boring as fuck again. Missing that guy yelling and shit on TV, but
Well, you know,
better for the people, I guess.
Okay, let's
they
be a
all
jerk.
lie.
Let's
They
be a
all
jerk
lie.
here. Is he gonna last 4 years? And I don't mean in politics.
You mean physically?
Yeah.
Waiting to be around for 4 years. He'd be
That
around
dude?
for- yeah.
But it's true though. The question is like most presidents go in there looking fairly young and stuff, and they come out at the other end looking like they've aged 100 years.
Dude, it's a lot of
Biden
stress.
doesn't have much more to go.
How much
really.
energy does this guy got?
He's a tough little cookie. You know
Like,
what
does
I mean?
Red Bull have to sponsor this guy? Like, what do you do? Like,
He's tough. He's
some
tough dude.
cocaine from Colombia? Like, what do you do to keep this guy up, bro? Like,
He's a tough dude. You know, it's more of his mental than his physical. You know what I mean? It's not like he's gonna be running around doing fucking track and field and shit, right? So he just gotta you know, make the right moves for the right thing.
dude, we
you know
get
what
off
I
a
mean?
plane and we're exhausted. What the fuck do you mean?
Now what
mean?
about this? Like, so Biden gets elected, and then what? Like 2 seconds later, there's now a vaccine coming.
See, but
We all said that was gonna happen.
I know, but like we all
Even
talked
Trump
about
said
it.
it.
We were
Even
like,
Trump. Think
"Yo,
about
this
it.
is gonna happen."
Trump said, as soon as I'm reelected, the vaccine's gonna be out. Did he not say these words? Come out of his mouth.
Yeah,
You
but
get what
Trump
I'm
says a
saying?
lot of shit. Now
Well-
Biden gets elected, and then all of a sudden, like there's Canada's talking about getting it even before the end of the year.
But see,
Let's
that's what
do it.
I'm
Let's
saying.
do it. We need to get the
how
fuck
long
outta
do you think
here.
that's been around?
A while.
You know what I mean? That vaccine's been around for a while. They purposely just fucking with us.
So who's lining up to take that vaccine?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Me.
I knew
know?
Joey right away.
I don't even take vaccines. I just want to travel so fucking bad. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
People are like, so you know,
I'll
the
take it,
talk,
fuck it.
the talks are all about the long-term effects. It's like cool. I'll take probably my chances on long-term effects than this fucking fake ass fucking house arrest that we're in. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
Like we went to
weigh the pros and cons.
Well, Saturday, like I went to go eat with a few friends, and then Carm, that's on the show all the time, is like, "Yo, come meet up with me," right? But it's like we had to rush, man. Yo, fuck that. What? E-Rock, you said fuck that. That's your comment on what? The vaccine? Well, you can stay home then. So yeah, so like, dude, we rushed it. There was a lineup at Banditos. Like people were getting turned around. Like, so what's happening now is people are I think if it's open longer, there'll be a better flow of going into restaurants and bars. Now you're forcing us like herds. So if there's anything that's really out there, it's worse than ever now. You know what I mean?
What time's last call now? It's like 10?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
It was 9 o'clock.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, Andre, Alex lives right near me.
Yeah, I was born in Canada, but my parents are from Chile, which is this country here that hot here.
Chile.
So I'm
you cook with Chile.
Smallest country that caused the biggest earthquake.
I'm of Latino descent.
Yeah,
Wow.
so at the end of the day, yeah, like fuck the vaccine. I don't know, man. But 9 o'clock, I just found it was starting to get too busy. So if there's anything that's out there that would be contagious, is trapping us in a shorter period of time and having everyone going.
Yeah,
which if you're open up longer, the people that would show up at 7, 8 o'clock, I wouldn't have normally went there that time. I would have went later.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because you have more time to
It would have been a better
chill
flow.
out. Yeah.
But the boneheads up there that make all the decisions are the fat fucking potato couches that don't go out and get Uber Eats. So that fucking Momo's gonna make a decision on what's going on out there. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you don't know what the fuck's up. Like,
yo, did Bam hear your Uber Eats story?
How I got Bam? I tell you about. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else on here knew about
What?
this.
Uber Eats is
Uber Eats. No,
like,
I didn't hear that Uber Eats.
So Joey introduced me to Uber Eats. He'd come over one time. He was like, "Let's get some food." I was kind of lazy. We were having some drinks, and he's like, "I'll just Uber Eats it." So he Uber Eats it, and we're taking drinks. And then Joey's like, "Oh, food's here." I go outside. There's a bag of food there. I'm like, "What the heck? This is crazy." So now Joey tells me with his Uber Eats stuff. So then he told me recently he had his Uber Eats experience, and I died. If anything happens, it always happens to Joey, and he's like the best storyteller.
So it was Friday after work, right, man? And I go to my dad. I have to go pick something up at the Bricks. My dad meets me there. I shove something in his minivan. You know, I said, "Go home. I'll grab the family food." So I rolled through a McDonald's. I wait in this McDonald's drive-through for about realistically 20 minutes. Felt like an hour and a half. And all of a sudden the line just. You know, I'm like, fuck, this is great. I roll up, and the woman goes, "Our systems are down." I called her a fucking bitch, but it was just a moment. It was a moment thing of like anger and nothing else. I apologized to the McDonald's lady. Thumbs up. No, I fucking threw all that out the window. I was trashed, and I'm like, fucking bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
So we pull out. Now I know why drive-through went quick, right? So. So on my way home, I break down and say, I'm going to get Uber Eats. I can't deal with this shit. It's Friday. I just want to have a fucking meal. So I get back to the house. I ask my parents, "Do you guys want some McDonald's? What do you guys want to order?" Uber Eats. Boom, 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 boom. Put it in my fucking phone. All of a sudden, it says, "Oops, something went wrong." Press again. "Oops, something went wrong." I'm like, this is bullshit. So I'm thinking all their systems are down, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. And there's an email that dings me through and goes, your order's been canceled. I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured that. Okay. I'm like, yo, do you guys want Harvey's? You know what I mean? Switch it up. Let's give that a shot. Get Harvey's, boom, 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 order all this shit. Uber Eats is a piece of shit in the fact that they're so rich. They charge a fee. There's a delivery fee that's charged from the restaurant, which I don't even know if it goes to them. Oh, it doesn't go to them. I used to run that shit. And there's another fee. So that's like, whatever will cost you $20 is now $31 with tip, just to give you an example, okay? So this thing's like 60-some bucks at the end of the day. So. Damn. Order the shit in. You know, you're desperate and hungry, right? And, dude, the food comes in no fucking time. But I open the door and there's a McDonald's bag. And I'm like, oh,
I didn't order this shit.
I was like, oh, no. So I grabbed the McDonald's, and I'm in the app trying to cancel Harvey's now, right? And, dude, the same dude delivers me the Harvey's.
So the dude's looking at you like, bro. Dude, do you honestly need this one?
He was like, lose some weight, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, yo, man. Dude, I was eating cold hamburgers the next day just because I was like, I can't let this go to waste, man.
Oh, that's great.
It was shitty, a double double Angus, which I ordered that by accident too. Angus, double thick, hard as fuck in the morning. It was disgusting, and I kept thinking heat it up, but then I was like, I can't. This thing has mayo, and I don't know about fucking, killing myself with the fucking food poisoning. But
wow.
Did homie answer the guy that delivered the second is the same guy?
Yes, the same guy.
Okay,
do you want to? There's a better part of the story, right? For some reason, when I Uber Eats on my house, because you know how there's the back of my house is a street.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, when I order Uber, they show up in the back of my house. I don't know why, but they show up there. So I see the Uber Eats guy there, and I'm like, so he calls me, and I said, does that look like the front of the house? Does that look like the front of the house? So I meet him downstairs, and I'm pissed. But guess where he knew where the front of the house was the second time, though, right?
So you yelled at him.
He's like, he probably saw the address and said, fuck, at least I know where I'm going now, right? Like,
The second time he's like, this fucking guy again? Like,
Oh shit.
Uber, fuck you, Eats, man. I'm not getting skipped a dish. If you know what, if you're too fat to get off the couch and drive somewhere, don't fucking use this shit, man. This is brutal.
That's another thing, Bam. Or Joey told me is like when Uber Eats, like the restaurants get fucked over by that shit.
Yeah,
completely. I was like, what?
Uber. Anyone that doesn't know, Uber Eats will take 30%. So if something costs fucking $10, $3 goes to them immediately. Off the top, not profits, and you can't raise the price. So as a business owner, you'd be like, oh, can I make Uber Eats prices? No, it's whatever fucking price that the restaurant gives you, and you're fucked with it. Uber Eats, yeah.
Crazy.
That's bananas.
All right, we got a question from Andre. What style do you play?
Me personally, I like to play mostly like top 40 old school hip hop and spice it up with like some reggaeton. It really depends on the party. Like when I was DJing out mostly, I would go to like restaurants and stuff and do background music. So I try to watch the patrons that come in. So if it was like a younger crowd, I'd kind of play like more of the recent hip hop stuff. And if they're feeling that, I kind of go on that trend. And then
but if it
whoever
was
else
you,
would come
you
in.
were hosting a party, what would you play?
Oh, me, old school hip hop and like reggaeton and like club songs, like just party songs, man.
Yeah.
Like me and Joey have done a couple parties together, and it was always like as soon as like we normally would have, if it's a party we do all by ourselves, we advertise it as old school, like 90s, 2000s, whatever. And it's mostly old school party hip hop, like the songs we would go out to. And the way we would DJ is it's awesome because so like I would DJ a bunch, and then Joey would go out and drink, have a good time, and then he'd come like, I want to play some music, cool. So then I would go out and drink and have a good time, and it was just we were out partying, and then we were also making money. Not much, but we ended up making
all the money I make went back to the bar. All of it.
That's true. Yeah.
Plus, I had to whip out a credit card.
Yeah, that happened a couple times.
It happened.
So yeah, that's the vibe. Normally, it's old school hip hop and just stuff that when I used to go clubbing, it was stuff I listened to, and people still vibe to this day. I remember DJing at a club here in Ottawa with Joey again called Junction, and it was a young crowd, and we drop old school tracks, and they're just loving it. They're like, dropping some Biggie or dropping some Tupac stuff, and they just love it. And it's we always talk about it, like they don't have like I like a lot of the new music, but I wouldn't play it at a club. It's too slow. It's not like danceable. I can't pick up a girl like that. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is.
I know. It's a little bit different. But you got surprised though. My birthday was with the Oyster House, right? The
Emdale. Yeah, Emdale. So Joey, he has his birthday in the winter, and he had it. We always try to go out for it. So me and my wife always get a babysitter. We try to go out and celebrate with Joey, have a good time. And this place was an oyster house. I hate seafood, and my wife is allergic to shellfish. Wow. So I'm like, out of all places, he had to pick an oyster house, and then he's like, no, it turns into a party after. I'm like, how awesome can an oyster house get? Like, how
very true.
Right? So I'm like, whatever. It's Joey. I'm gonna go out. I've been to trash bars with Joey and have a great time. It doesn't really matter. I always have a good time with Joey.
It's the company you keep. You know.
So I go up and I go up and there's a line. I'm like, bro, I'm like late 30s, and I'm gonna stand in a line again. And this place looks bumping. I'm like. And I look through the window, and it doesn't look very big. So I'm like, well, there's like 15 people in there. Like, how can this place be good?
True, yeah.
So then we get to there. We had to pay cover. Everything gets in there, and the party is bumping. And they're playing old school hip-hop and reggaeton, everything we like. And it was a phenomenal party.
And
You know,
no
I'm just like,
seafood.
no seafood. The food's gone. Dude. No,
I've never even eaten there.
no, I'm like, this party is crazy. And in Ottawa, like again, like Ottawa, it just being such a, I don't know what it is about Ottawa. They don't like to promote these places, or you don't
Yeah.
you hear about
They
it from
don't
friend
want
or friend.
to, dude, because they don't need to.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
guess.
lineup though.
Yeah, I guess. And it was a Friday, Saturday. It was a Saturday.
It's Saturday night, yeah.
It was bananas. And then you find out from other people like, yeah, we've been there before too, and it's an awesome party. You know, like I'm just like, I've never heard of this place. Why haven't I not been drinking there?
And about 3 weeks before, Alex has his work Christmas party. I got my work Christmas party, and if I don't reply to text messages, it's because I'm drunk somewhere and the phone's in my pocket.
Right.
It's not that I'm not dead. I just whatever. And they knew where I was, so they met up with me, and they're like, "You want to go out?" And I'm like, "Yo, you got to go to the casino." And his face again is like,
I'm like, oh,
whatever.
casino.
I ain't gambling. Fuck that shit.
Well, casino for us, it opened when we were younger, and it was like 18 plus, and it was some place to go other than like a club, because we destroyed those clubs when we were 16 years old. Cat trying to climb on the chair, destroyed those places. So. And they just weren't around, so we're like, Hull, okay, whatever. Go to the casino. I suck at gambling.
Me too.
Whatever. It was.
I'm
crap.
a sore loser.
So I'm like, whatever, sure, let's go out. Like I did my Christmas party thing, so it was like the dress up nice. Like the party itself was whack. So I meet up with Joey again, gonna have a good time. We go to the casino, Bam, and we get in.
Bam hasn't been there since, bro.
So get in. Normal thing. You go to check your coat, whatever. You see the slot machines, bling, bling, bling. In the middle of the casino downstairs, there's like an open dance floor, like club, and they're playing, like there was a band. It was a 90s cover band. They were amazing. They were awesome. They were doing all the best songs, and then when they get off, they just play like again club music.
DJ. Dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, so we're having a great time. There's like, older ladies, younger ladies, everyone's
Everyone's
a great
nice and dressed up. It's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice
yeah,
place.
you look nice. You want to take a break. You don't want to be in that group anymore. You just go for a little walk, and you go for a walk around the casino. It's chill. You come back into the party. You don't like the vibe down there. There's another club upstairs, which I've never been to.
Nice.
And there's no cover charge, eh?
No. It was so we're like, we gotta go again. Boom, COVID hits.
No.
So, like,
They're like, these motherfuckers having fun.
No.
yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, we're gonna have fun. Let's cut it out. No more.
All right, Andre has a few more questions for you, bro. What do you listen at home, and what's on your playlist?
The newest song I'm listening to, I can't think of the artist right now, but it's called Mood. It's on the radio all the time. It's a pretty fun song. And then really, a lot of the stuff on my playlist is old school hip hop. I really like I like listening to the new Busta Rhymes album. A couple of tracks off of there are pretty dirty, and it brings me back to the old school. Like there was one, I can't remember the name of it. I apologize, but it's Busta Rhymes featuring ODB, which Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, that's right.
So they take a sample of Old Dirty Bastard from Brooklyn Zoo, and that's the hook. But then Busta Rhymes is rapping on it, and it just brings me back to the old, like where lyrics mattered. Like he was actually clever lyrics and thinking of double entendres and stuff like that.
Boom, just spitting.
That's what I like to vibe to. When I'm driving, I'll put stupid stuff on like reggaeton and just stuff to kind of just drive to. So I don't know. It really, for me, it's all over the place.
What's your opinion on techno?
Techno, I when I was younger and maybe full of energy, I liked techno a lot. Now I'm a little older, I don't have much energy. I like listening to it, but I can't do a whole night of it. If like I've done weddings where they want a whole night of house music or whatever, and I'm just bored out of my mind. Maybe because from a DJ's perspective, it's 1 BPM, and it's honestly the easiest thing to mix. It's just okay, cool. I'll count to 16 and I'll press play on the other one, and look at this, I seamlessly matched it. Like it's not hard. You know what I mean?
Really?
You know,
Okay.
I'm not dissing anyone. But if I trained you, that's how I would train you.
Yeah. So it might be that I'm not. I know techno is a pretty big label. Like there's a lot of umbrellas of techno, different kinds of techno. There's house, electro house, deep house. I don't know too much of it. So there may be more of appreciation. Like if someone played me a bunch of techno and I got into it, then maybe I could delve into that genre. But there's nothing right now.
I like when there's a track that's remixed and a few of the words, or they jack the hook and they put it on some sort of, you know what I mean? I love that type of stuff.
Yeah, like
you're just gonna play it.
Gives it a different vibe.
You put it on a straight up beat, you got to go find some drugs.
Yeah, like Joey turned me on to a remix of "Don't Stop Believing" and it was
Oh, it's a
it was
dirty
mixed
mix.
to a Kesha beat. And
That's right.
to me, I was like, okay, cool. I can use this on weddings because weddings, they love it and they love that song or whatever. So I'll play it and I'll mix it in. And people were like, they start singing to the lyrics, but when the beat kicks in, they're dancing, they're having a good time.
Oh yeah, that remix was definitely a gem that I found in Franchise Record Pool.
Yeah, so that's the stuff like that is really, remixes are really big. I like remixes a lot.
Bam, Franchise Record Pool. You click on remixes, there's like 400 of them. All right. To find that one good one, trust me, you've been digging. You've been digging. You're just like, this is shit. This is shit. You know what I mean?
And it's funny as a DJ when you find like those gems that really smash. You kind of like keep it to yourself.
Oh yeah. Like, no.
What's that?
Where'd you find it?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't. I know everyone wants to know, but the good thing is they can't Shazam that shit sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't register. That's good though.
That's fun. Yeah. So hopefully I answered all your questions, Andre. Keep throwing some more if you have anything else.
All right, I want to let people know that we have let them know with the actual other interviews that are actually coming up.
True.
So we got a hip hop artist / R&B singer. This girl has tons of videos on YouTube. Shelby GT. This girl's killing it. She's actually coming on this Thursday.
Yeah.
She's from Toronto or
Canadian
artist? Yeah, I remember seeing her videos. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Good
Also, I want to talk about the
flow.
Beat Genius and his Change the World challenge here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a Juicebox actually put a track in here. Did he send it to you, Bam, to listen to? Sent it to me.
No, not yet.
It was actually dope, man. It's actually dope. I like the meaning behind this. This is a good one to.
The whole concept for the change the world thing. You know, like I said, it's hard for a lot of people to put their heart on their sleeve and actually
you're
put it out
for
there.
yourself. Shut the fuck up.
No, brother. I shit you not, man. A lot of people have a hard time putting it out there like that, right? You know, so that's why people got these. How you call it? These personas, as you call it. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm tough. I'm this. I'm that. Stop it. You a cream puff. You know what I mean? So come on. It's hard. You know, some people.
Bam, every kid's a cream puff. This is the best fucking challenge in history. Talking about the winner of the last challenge, Tino's on. He's on Sunday, November 22nd. We had a live interview with him. He killed that challenge. Bam, what was the reason for him to win? You had a reason on why he thought he won that one, right?
He went at it differently. That's what he did. You know, everybody went at it horror movie character, so on. He went Halloween all the way through.
He did.
Bobbing apples and this and that. You get what I'm saying? His whole approach to it was different, but it was full Halloween spirit, and he murdered it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was very impressed with it.
To me, what I find from his verse, and I find I listen to a lot of the Bars of Death, the 16s they drop or little tracks and stuff, and some of the lyricists are amazing. It's just they lack that confidence. You know, like sometimes you got to get in the mic, and you should be like, you know, that swagger, that thing. And Tino, I think, destroyed it. Like when I watched his video, I'm like, what?
But do you think that the swagger, Bam, coming from you, does that come with time?
It does come with time.
You know, or do you have fake ass friends that say, "Dad, that was fucking dope," and then
sure there's a lot of that,
and then you never move on from that level?
Well, see that's you will always move on from that level because those fake friends will never stay around. You get what I'm saying? Because they can go, oh, that's hot, and then you play it for someone else, and that person will be like, that shit is garbage, and now you're looking at this dude like you mad at him, but really and truly you like, what is it he's hearing that they're not hearing? You get what I'm saying? And then you start looking at yourself. You get what I'm saying? So that's when that swagger and all that confidence come in because you're your own worst critic. I'm my own worst critic. You get what I'm saying? So if I don't feel like it's ready to go to you or Alex, you know what I mean? I don't put it out there. You get what I'm saying? Like I sent you and Alex a little something today, and I got two different opinions from both of you. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna go back and critique it just a little bit more to make it just that much hotter. You get what I'm saying? Because to me, I love the fucking track. You get what I'm saying? So you know, and me and Joey was talking about. Anyway, we'll talk about this backstage. We'll talk about that backstage. You know. Now
I got another special one that's I can't wait to have on. We're getting our boy Snipes Luciano back on.
Nice.
Snipes
is doing some crazy stuff.
If you don't
follow this guy, man, you gotta follow this guy. He's entertaining all the time. Just always putting stuff up.
Jealous.
That's Thursday, November 26th at 8:00. dude's killing it, man. His TikTok's on the next level. Entertaining. He has his own little like that audio podcast thing that he's been doing.
Yeah, the stereo app or whatever. I see that.
That's dope. He's down south filming a video right now. I thought he was just going on vacation, which is still a fucking vacation. I don't care.
Do you know what track it's for? It's for one of his tracks? Okay.
It might be Candy Bars.
Oh, okay.
It might be that one. I was a bit every time that someone travels, I'm not gonna lie, the hatred comes out. I'm like, where are you going? How'd you get there?
Well, you like traveling a lot. I know, like once you took that first trip, man, that travel bug bit you hard, man.
Yeah, I was just like, well,
He was wound up, wasn't he?
Well, what happened was my whole life they tell you had a criminal record, you can't travel nowhere, and I was like, I had to accept it, bro. I had zero jealousy on anyone that traveled, zero.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jesse's like, nah, man, you can go. I was like, what the fuck? He took me to a travel agent, and then the guy's like, I couldn't even tell him what I got charged with. I'm like, I have it. He's like, I don't care. I was like,
Wow.
What?
So you have to understand, the first time I booked the trip and I showed the dude my passport here, and then he let me on the plane. I was like, okay. There's still a good chance I'm going to get turned around over there.
Yeah.
Knowing now, they'll never turn your ass around over there. So I land in Dominican, I land in Puerto Plata, and then I give the girl my passport, and she kind of gives me a weird look. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Here we go.
She's like, oh, here you go. And I'm like, yo, they just fucked up.
That's how I felt when I got into Cuba. Fucked up.
Crazy.
Yeah, I kind of made poor Bam, when he lands in Cuba, he's ahead of me in line, right?
Hold on. Let's get the backstory.
What?
Get the backstory.
Go ahead.
I'm on the plane with Mr. ADD and shit, drinking. So we fucking hammered.
Yeah.
We in line. He won't shut the fuck up. I'm like, be quiet. I don't want him to notice me. I'm already. You get what I'm saying? Just be cool. What up, Nick? What up,
Nike B, that was a sick podcast. Nike B, much respect. You got a new fan over here for sure. That was sick.
I'm like, be quiet. I don't want to be noticed. I get to the front. They'd send me back. I'm walking back. He's in the back of the line screaming, we don't want your motherfucking ass here.
Who does he think he is butting the line? Because they said you can skip the line, right? They have no idea where. They have no idea where.
Everybody on the line looking at me, right? I'm like, ain't this a bitch,
dude? He's literally Alex, walking and shaking his head, but not looking at me, just like.
Poor man.
Who the fuck do you think he is?
Being American, I had to go over to the different desks for them to stamp my stuff first to go in, right?
Gotcha,
so once I did that, I was like, I could just go in. She said, yeah, just go ahead in front of the line. So I walk in front of the line, right past Joey again. Fuck you. And I'm going inside.
It was a big fuck you. But little did we know, when you open that Cuban fucking door, it's all a big fuck you after that.
It's trickery, bro.
Because you haven't been to Cuba? It's like there's like a little booth that you like. You go one, like if you and Nikki go traveling, both of you can go up to the desk and they stamp you. There, Cuba, it's 1 by fucking 1.
That sucks.
You have 3 kids, she's taking 1, you're taking the 2. Like it sucks like that. So you go in this booth, but you literally kind of look in the back of the line. And you're like, see you later. And then you open the door, but you don't know that door is even worse, man.
That sucks.
It's another long line.
Every time someone opened that door, Alex, you would hear, fuck. And it got funnier because the 40th guy would open the door and be like, fuck.
That's funny.
It was